All right, we are live. Hello there. I am Virtuoso. It has been far too long since I've said those words. I think the last time that I said those words were a good 2-3 months ago, right? Man, it's good to be back. Yeah, so welcome to another live stream. You gotta bear with me because it's been a while since I've done one of those, but again, it's just so great to be back. I can already see that there's a small crowd of people gathering. It's always nice. I see Schlapp over there. See everybody dancing. Okay, I guess I'll start dancing too. Right, so for those of you who are new, I'm Virtuoso. I'm a content creator for Eterspire, which is this small little MMO that since then have seen a PC release. So now it's not just mobile exclusive anymore. It's been a blast. I've been playing this for, at this point, a good year. So I got a lot to talk about today because, first of all, we're going to just quickly go over what we're going to actually be doing today because, yes, as I've mentioned in the Discord server and in some of the announcements, there is a giveaway. It's officially sponsored by the devs, so a huge shout out to the folks at Stone Hollow Workshop for, again, generously offering to support the stream by offering 5 packs of 500 crystal packs for me to give away. So basically what we're going to be doing in the stream is I'm going to be going through some of the new content because I've been away for a bit, so I've came into the game and checked out things here and there, but I haven't really actually done the content. And as you can see here, I have 4 quests that I have yet to do. And yes, the giveaway is going to be tied to doing these 4 streams. And I see that Polo says, oh, it's going to be a 10-minute stream, step 2 levels. You, my friend, grossly underestimate the ability of the average streamer to stretch content out. Like, I can stretch a 10-minute thing into 2 hours. Watch me. I'll do it. You just watch me. I'll do it. And I'll make it fun too, I hope. But in any case, here are the 4 quests that I have yet to done. These are the quests that have been introduced since I've went on hiatus, and throughout the stream, I'll kind of give everybody an idea of why I was gone. Case in point, it's mostly has to do with real life stuff, but there's also a little bit that's actually relevant to the way the game currently is right now, which I'll kind of talk about. Various other content creators have already talked about that, and I'll also share some of my thoughts about it too. But it's mostly because of real life stuff, which I'll share a little bit. But in the meantime, we're going to be doing these 4 quests. And the way the giveaway is going to work is throughout the stream, as we progress through these quests, I will send out a Google form in the chat. And there'll be like a limited period of time where everybody that is in the live chat right now can fill out that Google form. And the way it's going to work is before I do every single quest, I will send out a Google form. And in the Google form, you're going to tell me, first of all, what your in-game name is. And second of all, how many times do you think I'm going to need to ask for help? And it's not cumulative, meaning after each side quest, we will reset the counter. And speaking of the counter, I'm going to just pull it up right here. Here's the counter. And every time that I ask chat for help, this counter is going to go up by 1. And your job is, before every quest, in the Google form, you're going to take a guess at how many times that I need to ask for help. Zen is asking, is it first come, first serve? No. So the way it works is I will send out a Google form when it's time to enter the giveaway. And there'll be like, I would say, give or take 4 to 5 minutes where you can sign up and enter the giveaway. And then afterwards, I will close out the form. And then during the giveaway, I will get everybody who have answered correctly, or if nobody did, the correct, if nobody did, then the closest amount. Okay, Priority says the quests are dead easy. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so if you think that I am the smartest person in the whole world and can do this without help, you can put 0. That's actually an answer that you can give. Or if you think that I am not very smart, then you can put in a number that is other than 0. Okay, so without further ado, basically the giveaway, it's going to be those 4, and each of those side quests will have one 500 pack crystal that I can give away. And then the last one, which I'm going to save all the way for the last, is going to be a surprise. It's going to be I guess, a spontaneous Eterspire trivia, and you'll see what I mean if you stick with me until the end. And in the meantime, I want to bring everyone's attention to my combat level here, because, oh boy, we got a bit of a crowd here. Man, I forgot how much I missed this. I forgot how much I love this. If you take a look at the top left corner, you can see I am 2 levels away from plus 4,000. Right, and that's the whole reason why we're having the stream, is because I'm going to be hitting plus 4,000 on stream live in front of everyone. And yeah, like, I'm going to get the advanced combat cape and all that, and it's going to be great. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Google form in the chat about now, and I'm going to see if I can pin it too. So the first quest that we're going to be doing is Dungeons and Jackals. So it's going to be this one. It's for level 65. I don't think I'll die from it, I hope. So we're going to be doing this one. And here's the link for the Google Forms. I've gone ahead and posted it. You should see that now, and let me see if I can pin it. Yes, I can. All right, and starting from now, say until 7:15, 7:16, so about 4 to 5 minutes from now, it's now open for you to fill it in. So go ahead and fill in your responses, how many times I'll need to ask for help. So while everybody is doing that, I'm going to just quickly give everyone an update on what's been going on, because I've been gone for a good 2-3 months right now. I still logged in every now and then to play the game, right? Like, kind of check out the new content, but I haven't been around. And the reason why I haven't been around is because, for those of you who, this is a bit of a IRL virtuoso lore here, I'm actually a graduate student doing a doctorate degree in psychology. So yeah, I am actually currently in my final semester, and I do have a date in which I'm going to be defending my doctoral dissertation. And for those of you who don't know, when you do a PhD, which is you're basically in school for 6 years after you go through undergrad. So if you include undergraduate, that's like 10 years of education. Once you reach around the final stage of a doctorate program, you will need to write what is called a dissertation. Zen's asking, so it's like a therapist or something? No, not exactly, because I'm on the research track, which means I focus on research instead of clinical work. That's a story for a whole other day, as it's still kind of developing. But case in point, the program that I'm in right now, it's not the clinical program where you actually see patients. Like, that's a little bit different. But basically, what a doctoral dissertation is, it's this massive essay. Think like the kind of essay that you had to write in high school, and in undergrad, it's like, what, like 1 or 2 pages, right? And then maybe in college, you write 5 or 6 pages. My dissertation is currently sitting at about 60 to 70 pages. Without references, that is like all the other papers I'm citing, it's sitting at around 40 something pages. Like, and it's on the shorter side. Like, there are people out there who've written dissertations that are like 100 and something pages. But the point is, funny story, I cranked out the proposal for this dissertation, which is basically like half, I would say maybe 2/3 of the dissertation done while I was leveling fishing. And by the time that I was done in the proposal, I'm still not level 100 fishing yet. Yeah, that's how grindy fishing is in this game. So I cranked out fishing while I was writing my dissertation proposal. But to basically sum all of this up, that's why I've been busy. I'm in my final semester. And once you finish this dissertation, what you do is you do a defense, which is where you have a committee, like a group of professors. And what you do is you talk to them, and then you have to basically defend your dissertation. And what they'll do is they'll ask you questions It's not necessarily like gotcha questions that try to trip you up, but they just want to make sure that you actually know what you're talking about. And by the way, like to actually get the doctorate degree, you have to pass that dissertation defense. So basically, I'm going to be defending in April, right? It's about a month away. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. But once I'm done with that, I can't wait to get back to making Eterspire videos again. But fortunately, this week is spring break over here, so I have basically the whole week off. Now, I'm still going to be obviously working, but I do have some time, so I figured, hey, I am 2 levels away from plus 4,000. What better way to, you know, spend spring break than to play Eterspire, reach plus 4,000, and do a live stream, right? So here we are, right? That's basically what I've been doing. And before we end this segment and we wrap up the giveaway, sign up portion. Yes, some of it has to also to be a bit, some of the burnout, but yes, basically to put it bluntly, a small part of the reason why I haven't been around is that I kind of burned out from the game in November. And I'll talk a little bit about that once we get to like the second giveaway event. I'll kind of just, I guess, leave a bit of a cliffhanger. I'll share more about that once we actually get there. But now I think 5 minutes has passed, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close out the form. I see that we've gotten a good amount of responses already, so I'm going to go ahead and close out the form. And then we will go from there. Okay. Are you guys ready? Man, it's been forever. So, here we go. Let's see. First quest. And yes, I'm going to read. I'm going to do the thing that MMO players don't do, which is read, because I'm crazy like that, all right? Dungeons and jackals. A strange jackal needs some help with his dungeon. Okay, I guess there isn't much to read here. But in the meantime, let's see. Okay, need level 65 combat. I'm way past that. I think I'll be fine. Start this quest by talking to Jackal at the Pyramid Graveyard. Okay. So let's see. Pyramid Graveyard. All right. That's the only thing that I can say. I mean, it's a word that has many meanings that captures everything that I have on my mind currently. So let's go ahead and go. Pyramid. Wait, what now? Pyramid. What now? Damn, I have like 10-second memory. This. All right, Pyramid Graveyard. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, we are now at Pyramid Graveyard, and here is Elmerant. I assume that's the jackal that we're talking about. Let's see. ... Okay. ... Okay. Whoa. Woof. I see you speak the ancient language is wolf. Okay. My name is Elmerant, guardian of the tomb. Since birth, I have been tasked with protecting the tomb of the Great Serpent. Okay. But recently, the tomb has been invaded by monsters. They reactivated all of the tomb's security measures and have locked the entire place. This is gonna be one of those, isn't it? Like puzzles. I'm gonna get lost in there. The counter's probably gonna be like, what, 20? Oh boy. Alright. But they have barked up the wrong tomb. I can sense your strength and feel your resolve. What is your name, adventure? I am Virtuoso. Yes, it is I, Virtuoso. A powerful and multi-layered name. See, he gets it. He gets it. Will you assist me in opening the tomb again? Only then will the Great Serpent rest in peace. If you're willing to help, meet me at the Twilight Dunes, for that is where the tomb is located. Ooh, you get a little familiar. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so talk to Elmerant at the Twilight Dunes. Damn, I got a little party here. Alright, let's go. And yes, I'm gonna have to like not read chat because I don't want spoilers, right? So I'm gonna try to keep interactions at a minimum here. All right, Elmerant. This is the entrance to the tomb. Once inside, I shall be able to grant you some assistance if you so need it. The monsters have already bested me once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. But as you stand before me, I know that they have no chance against you. Yeah, no kidding. I'm like over twice the level requirement, so I should be fine. Yeah, I'm ready to enter the tomb. Let's go. I'll see you inside. All right. Okay, discover a way through the desert tomb. Talk to Elmerant if you feel lost. Okay, they weren't kidding when they say it's a tomb. All right, I'm gonna talk to him first. Right, that's the way to go, right? You're supposed to talk to him. All right. There was once a peaceful and tranquil place before the monster infestation. I wish for you to assist me in opening up the entire tomb. Many gates have been locked, and the water system has flooded the subterranean levels. I would recommend you to explore the area a bit and get to know the layout. The only way to reopen the locked gates is to return the tomb weapons to the serpent statues. Yeah, I'm very confused right now. You're gonna need to help me out here. This might seem confusing, but when you see the statues and find the weapons, you will understand. Okay, so he's telling us that it will make sense once we see the statues and find the weapons. All right. Okay. Discover a way through the tomb. Okay, I see a... Is that it? Is that a statue? That's a snake. No, that can't be right. Right, that's a dead end. Okay, that's the entrance. Okay, so I'm supposed to go down here, right? Let's see. North. Okay. Okay, the music changed. That means I must be heading the right direction. We have the level 65. Yeah, those pose no threats. Okay. I see a lever. Am I supposed to pull the lever? Let me see. Okay, that's this statue. Okay, I need to, but like, okay, so far all I can see is snakes, right? That's snakes. That's what snakes mean. The lever stands before you. Do you pull it? Yes. Okay, I flushed the metaphorical toilet here, right? That's what happened. I flushed down the toilet. All right. Okay. All right. Why are you attacking me? You stand no chance. What do you think you're doing, man? All right. Let's see. We have a pick up mysterious treasure. I found a tomb dagger. Okay, so we have a dagger, and at the same time we saw a statue. So, am I supposed to like do something with that? Right. So this is a. All right. So do I go back? Let's see here. Oh wait, or what about this place? Oh nope, that's still flooded. Ooh. Okay, there's a chest over here. I found 3 soul fragments. Let's go. So there's a lot of hidden stuff here too. Rod Knight Longsword, alright. Let's see here. Okay, no, that's not the statue you interact with, right? Nope. No, that can't be right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna wander around for a bit more, and then if I can't do anything, I'm gonna need to ask for help. Okay. Like this might be the first time I'll need to ask for help already. Damn, we're like what, 5 minutes into this, and we're already like completely lost. Oh wait, do I? I'm a genius. Oh man, I'm good at this game. Yeah, it's a big statue, right? So, but what is a warrior without this weapon? So I give back the dagger. Weapon does not fit. Okay, all right. That's fine. It's fine. It's all right. There's no way they just make it that easy, right? Like, there's just no way. Right? It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Okay, so but we know it's a statue. So if we find another statue, maybe we can. Okay, no, that's flooded. Okay, maybe the dialogue changes with the Elmoran. Like, if I talk to him now, like, will he have different dialogue? This one's a peaceful, tranquil place, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, but I got a dagger right here, right? Okay, let me see. An old weathered dagger, no longer useful, yeah. I mean, it's not useful, but, you know, you gotta... Oh! Wait. This is new. Okay, I think this might be it. You got the Tomb Warden over here. Wait. Oh. Mysterious treasure. Tomb staff. Okay. So I got another... Oh, and I got a bunch of heart fragments. Let's go. Okay. So do I go ahead and put the... large statue. A rogue strikes... Okay, so yeah, rogues use dagger, right? So I should give him the staff? No, I'm gonna give him the dagger. What do you think I am, huh? Insert the tomb dagger. There we go. All right. So do I just go now? Because the... Okay, so clearly that's gonna come in handy later. I'm going to need to find... Okay, so if it's rogues, right? Then is the other snake going to be a mage? Because I have a staff, right? Like, and mages, sorcerers use staff. So the next guy is going to be a sorcerer. And also, if I remember correctly, this is the color that... This is the color, right? Where the secret door opened. Whoa! I'm rich! 195k. Yeah, I have like 160 mil, but still, oh boy, 195k, let's go. By the way, if you're new to the game, if you're still leveling, save up on the chests. Do not open, like, well, if you open it up, it's not the end of the world. But if you can, save the chests until you're max level, because that maximizes the stuff that you'll get. As far as I know, like, that's still the case. All right. Interact with statue. A large statue of a snake appears before you. Those who dwells into the arcane. We got a sorcerer snake here. Sorcerer snake. Magics must be controlled, or there is only chaos without control. All right. Well, here you go. Here's your staff. It fits perfectly. Hey, isn't that the gate from earlier? So that means we should go through there, right? All right. Well, I'm really good at this, right? Like, so far, I haven't asked for help a single time. Like, I came pretty close within the first 5 minutes, but you know, once you actually sit down and like, you know, actually read, right, it all makes sense. So as it turns out, if you read, these quests become a little bit easier to do. I know, don't color me surprised. All right, let's see. Yes, so this is the gate, right? I should go in here. All right. And there's a lever. Is that lever gonna do something? It's gonna flush the toilet, isn't it? A lever stands before you. Do I pull it? Yes. No, that's not a toilet sound. That's the sound of a drainage. Yeah. Okay, you hear the sound of water being drained. Yeah, that's the sound of a drain. Oh wait, somebody maxed out here. I gotta say my line. I gotta say the line. Tutorial over. All right, let's keep going. So if I remember correctly, it should be... No, not here. Not here, obviously. Ow. Oh my god, did I already forget? I think it's supposed... It's one of the areas that was flooded, and it's not flooded anymore. So I just need to know where it is. So it's not here, obviously. Wait, is it here? I think it's here, right? It should change color. Yes, it changes color. So it's got the 2 torches that are not lit, I suppose. Okay, let's keep going. I think this way? It's this way, right? Okay, it's a snake. Ooh, this snake is an archer main. Okay, so I need to find this archer snake a bow. Or an arrow. That's probably the way to go, right? Go away. Alright. Huh? And this is a warrior main. Hey, I got a weapon for you here. Okay, I guess he doesn't want it. So I've explored those 2, so it should be this one. No, that's not it. Okay, so somehow I need to locate the weapons, but it's not here. All right. So far, I've asked for help 0 times. Okay, like, I think I'm doing pretty good here, right? I'm not using a guide, if I'm doing this completely blindfolded, have no idea what's going on. Okay, so these are... Wait. So these are mages. Did I... Okay, come on. I know this. So the mage skeletons are in the mage area, but the weapons aren't in there, right? Is it here? Or is it just a... No, that's where I came from. So maybe it's here? Okay, that was the gate area, right? Am I supposed to... No, that's not it. Okay, that's the one with the... Okay, I'll give this like maybe another minute or so, and then if I can't figure it out, I'll probably need to ask for help here. Yeah, but I mean, hey, this is a pretty nice little side quest. It's got puzzles. It's So the issue is that I'm not exactly the greatest when it comes to puzzles. Okay, let's see here. Let's go up. I feel like I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly at this point. So I know I can't go down there because I've already been down there. But I can't go here either. Wait, is it in... Am I supposed to open one of those tombs somehow? Like, is there a way to do that? Do I just go down and interact with it, perhaps? Because I remember there's like a bunch of the tombs that are closed. Right, let me see if I can... No. Nope. Alright, nope. And nope. Alright, I think this is probably the place where I'm going to ask for help. Alright, so, well, I guess it's, the Papega counter's going up. Let me just, do that real quick. Alright. Papega counter's up. 1. Alright, where do I go? Help. Where? Yeah, only gift. Yeah, like don't go and type like the whole fucking walkthrough. Like, don't do that. Okay, it's white. It has a weapon. Okay, so I'm going to take that. All right, so that's my one hint. I'm going to need to kill the mob that holds a different weapon. Okay, so I've asked for help once. Right, that's that. I'd say that's pretty good. It's not a, you know, it could be worse, right? So one time. Let's see. Warden. Well, these aren't wardens. These are invaders. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because this is clearly not the place. So by that logic, right? Because I am capable of critical thinking. At least I hope. That means this logic may also apply to the other weapon. Right? Because we have the staff, we have the dagger, we just need a sword and a bow. Rusty skeleton. Tomb warden. You would just... Oh! It's literally right there this whole time. Okay, then. Okay, then. Alright. So, that's an axe. But that's for the Guardian, isn't it? Isn't a battle axe for a Guardian? Like, I should get a sword or something, right? Well, we'll figure it out some other time. Let's see if it fits first. Okay, these are all random mobs. Okay, let's go back. Alright, let's see here. I wonder if there's like something new here too. No, these all look pretty much the same. So these are still the same. Hey, whoever that said earlier, hey, this is going to be a 10-minute stream, right? Well, check the time, right? When I meant that your average streamer is very good at stretching out content, it's with their profound stupidity. That's what I meant. All right. let's see here. Where do I go? It's down here, right? Is this the warrior guy? Or is this the archer guy? Let me take a look. No, nah, you don't. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. The archer doesn't use an axe. Does warrior use an axe? I don't think so, right? Axe is a guardian weapon. Am I tripping or is... Okay. Anyways. The warrior lives to battle. Okay, here. No, it does not fit. So I need to... Okay, do I need to find a guardian snake? Maybe that's the way to go. No, that's not a... That's just an Anubis. Okay, I'll give this another minute, and then otherwise, after that, the Pepega counter may have to go up again. Oh boy. I mean, we had a strong start, to be fair. And then it just kind of all went downhill from there. Okay, that's the mage snake. That's the mage snake. He already has his weapon. I need to find the guardian snake. Where's the guardian snake? Guardian snake, come on. Guardian snake. Okay, I'm gonna need to ask after I'm done with this quest, like how hard this was, because I'm spinning around, man. Maybe I should make a quest guide for this. Hey, idea for a new video. Let's see here. Okay, that's the rogue snake. Already got him his weapon. No, I was here already. Oh man. Okay. All right. I think the Pepega counter is gonna have to go up. The Pepega counter is gonna be going up again. All right. So, my question is, where is the guardian snake? In the meantime, the giveaway already ended, Aiden, but there will be more. So there will be one for each side quest. Okay, go explore the mage snake. Got it. Okay, so go explore the mage snake some more. All right, I'll go ahead and do that. If I remember where the mage snake even is. All right, so here's a hint, right? I'm really bad with puzzles. So if a side quest involves a lot of puzzles, probably you might want to, you know, keep that in mind, right? Just for reference. All right, I'm really bad with puzzles. But let's take a look here. Wait, what am I doing? This is not the mage. This is not the mage snake. Where am I going? Oh my god. Okay. Let's keep going. Well, you reckon this is going to be like a 4-hour stream because 2 hours is going to spend doing this one quest? Yeah, that'd be something. Okay, so we are at the mage snake. Yes, this is the mage snake. So explore it some more. So what if I just killed everyone here? Okay, that's not... Oh! Hey, hey, yo, let's go. All right, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, so if I go hand in the tomb bow, then maybe something will happen. Right? If I remember correctly, the tomb bow is this way. So if I go down here, and then I make a left, and I make a right, I keep heading west. This is the gate. That was the gate that was unlocked earlier. And there should be... Wait, no, what? No, it's... Oh god, it's the one that's upstairs. Yeah, it's the one that's upstairs. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Hey, on the bright side, this is like, you know, one of those really terrible mobile game ads where, you know, like the guy intentionally plays super poorly to try to entice people to play the game because they'll be like, I can play this way better. Like, there's no way. This guy's terrible, right? Like, hey, I'm basically doing that. So, hey, maybe this will get more players to join the game. You can send them footage of me struggling with this quest and make them go, oh yeah, I can definitely solve this riddle, no problem, and then that's gonna get them to play the game. Yeah, I mean, big brain strat here, right? Marketing. Okay, this is the archer snake. This has got to be the archer snake, right? If it's the warrior snake, it's gonna be the most embarrassing thing ever. All right, it's archer snake. All right, here you go. Here's your bow, man. Here's your bow. Insert bow. All right, what's gonna happen next? Okay, one of the gates is now open, and I think that's probably where we go to grab the sword, and that's also where the guardian snake is, right? Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, if this is going the way I think it's going, that means I will probably be okay. Is this the wrong way? Yeah, this is the wrong way. What am I doing? Say we will be okay, and then proceed to head into the wrong way immediately. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is the way. This is the way. Okay. So, knowing what I know now, I should probably be a bit more careful in terms of how I explore, right? So that means I'm going to have to basically comb this whole area. Right? And then if there's a different mob, I kill it. If it's, oh, that's a gate. That's locked. So this is a dead end. So I gotta look for a sword and also at the same time try to find the guardian snake. This one's gotta be the guardian snake, right? Protect others. Yeah, here you go. Good. So I'm not tripping. Guardians do use axe. So that means there must be a sword of some kind, right? Either a sword or a claymore or halberd. It's... Oh! I think that's the sword. There we go. Okay, so that means I need to go around. Go in here. And then, get the sword. Tomb sword. All right, and then I go back to where the archer and the sword snakes are. And then just slot the sword in for the warrior snake, right? And that should be it. Wait, is this... No, that's not even the right way. What am I doing? All right, I wonder how long it's gonna take to complete this quest. Now I'm genuinely curious. Like, is it gonna be something embarrassing like 40 minutes? Like an hour? Oh boy. I think we should be nearing the end here. So if I go ahead and slot in, does that mean that Jackal the Golden Box is gonna have something for me? It's gonna have something for me? Fearsome Might. Here's your sword. A former shadow. Well, not anymore. Here's your sword back, buddy. Oh, look! Hey! Look at how happy, what's his name was? Damn, I'm really bad with names. The Jackal. Yeah, the Jackal's very happy, clearly. Alright, so that means we should be done with this quest, right? There's not going to be another set of puzzle, right? Because otherwise the counter's going to probably go up a little bit more. I mean, jeez. Okay. Keep going, keep going. Oh, wow, okay. So what do we have here? We have, monster bones? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to talk to you yet. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Raw Knight Magic Shield. Okay, that's baloney. Raw Knight. Oh, God, okay, that's like really bad. Okay. Virtuoso, you've done it. You've reopened the tomb. I only had to ask for help twice. That's could be worse. Alright. Now I can bask in her presence. The Great Serpent. Okay, shall grant you her blessing. While now dormant, she blesses us all. What now? What do I get? There are no further steps to take. I'm fully indebted. For as long as I shall remember you. Feel free to visit and pay a moment of your time to the Great Serpent anytime. You will forever be welcome here. Okay, so that means if I miss one of chest, I should be fine, right? Okay, cool. We did it! Dungeons and Jackals has been completed, and I got 96k XP. Ooh, that's a lot of XP here. All right. So, those of you who guessed 2, congratulations. And that means now I can also read chat. Let's see what people have been saying. I'm Fade. Man, I thought Virtuoso was the smartest player in the game. Guess I'm not. And that's also another indication that just because someone has an advanced degree doesn't necessarily mean that they're the smartest. All right. Never drive without Google Maps, Vert. Chasky says, ha! Joke's on you. I use Google Maps all the time. In fact, I use Google Maps even when something's 5 minutes away because I don't know how exactly to translate this, but there's a term in Chinese called 路痴, and yes, I do speak Chinese. If you translate that to English, it roughly means an idiot on the road. Like, that's basically me, so I can't get anywhere without Google Maps. So there you have it. Loveliness says, Vert's spatial awareness is impressive. Knowing you, it's probably a sarcasm, but... Okay. All right. So, with all that done, I'm going to go ahead and just tally up those who have guessed twice, and I'm going to go ahead and get the giveaway part ready. So I will be right back. Sit on tight, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. So as it turned out, nobody guessed correctly. The counter was 2, and there were people who guessed once, and there were people who guessed 3 times. So what I've gone ahead and do is I've tallied up everyone who have either guessed once or guessed 3 times, and we are going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Now, keep in mind, in order to maximize the amount of opportunity for everyone, if you've won once already, you can't win another one. That way, other people have a chance too. Okay? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. And we will go ahead and see who's our lucky winner for the 500 crystal pack, the first one. Here we go. All right, congratulations to Pensuki. You have won the first 500 crystal pack. Let me just go ahead and make a note here because I do need to send this over to the devs and let them know. The way it's going to work is after all of the giveaways, I finalized all of the winners. I'm going to send the full list to developers, and the developers will take it from there and send over the crystal to your account. Okay, so I've gone ahead and made a note here. And don't worry, we still got like 4 more giveaways. Like we got 4 more packs, so we're good. So if you haven't won yet, don't worry. There's plenty of opportunities here. We still got 4 more chances, right? So just hang on tight, and I will be right back as I set up the next segment, which is going to be us doing the next side quest. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. As you can see, we're in the scouting banks because the next quest that we're going to be doing is going to be this one. It's going to be the Brave Spelunker of the Dwarfless Mine. It's level 85. We probably won't die, right? So we'll be fine. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and post the next Google form that we're going to use for this giveaway. So just hang on tight, because I'm going to go ahead and post it right about... Just give me a second. Now. All right. So, like the previous one, the way it's going to work is give me your in-game name, as well as your guess for how many times I'm going to need to ask for help to complete the quest. The Brave Spelunker of the Dwarfless Mine. So that's what we're going to be doing. So in the meantime, while we wait for everybody to fill it out, it's time for me to just share a bit more information as to what I meant by, you know, how I would say around 80 to 90% of why I've been gone for the past 2 or 3 months is because of real life stuff, right? Busy with grad school, all that stuff. But there is a small part of it is because I actually burnt out from the game a little bit. Around, I would say, November, October, I think somewhere around that time. It was around the time when they released the Void Endgame. And I guess the best way to put it is actually another fellow YouTuber, Riju. You may have heard of him. He's also another prominent creator in the Eterspire community. And he has made a very good video that basically covered this. Right now, it has been a while, so it is very much possible that whatever the devs have in mind for the next tier of endgame is going to address all these problems, and basically it's going to all be covered, right? So it could very much be something that has already been addressed. That being said, I still think that it's probably a really good idea for us to just kind of together watch a little bit of his video and see exactly what he says, because I think what he captures, he very accurately captures with his video on the end game why I burnt out. But before I do that, let me just reset the Papega counter here. 0, right? Because we're gonna start from scratch. Okay, in the meantime, here's the video. Yes, I am slowly but surely learning how to make OBS work, and I should be able to get this video up and running if I click on this.
Hey everyone, it's Riju. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the current state of the game of Eterspire's endgame. For those that don't know, the current endgame consists of the dark areas in Umbral Lands and their various remnants and trials. The very endgame boss is the Void, a solo remnant in an instance map. This is a stark difference and the opposite side of the spectrum than the last endgame meta of the hidden trial of the mountain.
So right here, right, Riju talked about how the Void is solo. This is a big reason why I burnt out, because the way the Void endgame worked was it's like before that it's Trials of the Mountain, so everybody got together and we did trials, we did group content, it's great. Right, the Void is basically you're in this dark room all by yourself. Like, it's like kind of like solitary confinement, to be honest. And you just grind this one mob over and over and over again. The thing that kept me sane when I grinded was going on to voice chat with my friends in the community, right? That's kind of how I was able to stay sane. I cannot imagine anybody doing this all by themselves. Like, that was, oh boy. If that was like kind of the main thing that burned me out, was doing Void over and over again. And I didn't even kill Void that many times, because if I check my kill count here, because yes, there is a track now, I only killed Void like 1.6k time. Now people may say, oh my god, that's a lot. There's like people who've done like 5,000-6,000. Like, I can't imagine people doing that, right? So that was like a reason why I burnt out, was because that endgame was just such a miserable experience that I ended up burning out. So let's go ahead and just keep going. And let's just go ahead and keep going here.
The effect that this has had on the economy, and I hope for the next tier of endgame content. So let's get into it. First off, like I mentioned, the Void as the top endgame boss is a solo remnant only, with an instanced map. Now, the top endgame hasn't been a solo remnant since Ominous, the level 160 boss that drops tier 18 gear. Ominous dropped corrupted gear, which required catalysts for cleansing. The requirement of these catalysts and their ability to be obtained in the very early game was a great way for newer players to make some gold.
So this is it. When Ominous first came out, my initial thoughts was, oh my god, this is genius. Because the way Ominous gear worked, which was the previous endgame before they first introduced trials, is it required cleansing using the red, blue, yellow catalyst, right? And the thing about the red and blue catalyst, especially the red catalyst, is you needed to grind mobs that are like level 30 to 40, or is it 20 to 40, in order to get it. And that was a very genius way to incorporate and allow new players to be a part of the economy. Like, that was so great. And last but not least, the thing about Ominous is there were still other players in the instance, right? So at the bare minimum, Ominous, even though it was a solo remnant, you could interact with other players while you grinded the boss. Whereas you weren't really able to do that in the Void. Wait, hold on. Let me just go ahead and turn this off, because I know it's probably a little bit annoying here. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead because I know that we're a little bit out of time, but there's another piece here that is kind of important.
Stayed the same or possibly even dropped, but demand skyrocketed greatly. of void gear and many players getting their first pieces means that there are a lot of players that need to upgrade the gear, which caused the price of Rhodonite shards and mainly Rhodonite reforged runes to skyrocket. This was exacerbated by the lack of rod shards and soul fragments that drop from farming void. They do drop, but at quite a low rate, meaning that supply stayed the same or possibly even dropped, but demand skyrocketed, greatly increasing prices.
So this is the part where Riju was talking about the economy, and honestly, this is probably going to be a bit of a hot take. Hold on, let me just bring the game audio back up. So this is going to be a bit of a hot take on my end, all right? Because a while ago, the devs actually introduced the idea of soul-bounding endgame gear. And it was quite controversial, right? Because people are like, well, that's going to ruin the economy. What are people going to do? What's going to happen if you can't trade endgame gear anymore? And, well, to be fair, you don't want to introduce such a drastic change without some kind of advance notice, right? So I think I'm totally on board in that you need to give players time to adjust. But the thing is, up until this point, right, even with no gear, and I'm going to just straight up lead by example and say here, this null set, I bought it. Like, I didn't farm it. And the thing about endgame is if you can just come in as a brand new player and then just immediately get everything without having to grind at all, first of all, it kind of defeats the purpose of the game, right? But it also introduces a bit of a problem, which is where, because of that, the core gameplay loop is kind of broken. Now, this isn't to say that, oh, that means the next tier of endgame gear should not involve any form of trading. My honest feeling on this, right, especially in light of the burnout, is I'm going to need some kind of reason to keep playing the game. And the thing that kind of it's a little bit hard to put into words is, yes, I could have just grinded this null gear on my own, right? But at the same time, I'm also a player, and this is totally full disclosure. If there is a way to get the gear in an easier way, then chances are I'm going to take it, right? Which is you grind out the gold, right? And then you trade, you sell reroll runes, which are, last time I checked, like actually pretty pricey now. And then you can just get the equipment on your own, right? Like just trade with other players. Versus getting it on your own, it's going to take a lot of grinding. Now, this is where the complaint ends, because recently, well, I guess not recently, the devs introduced this thing, the Ring of Darkness. And it was soulbound. And the thing about it is, because it was soulbound, it's not like you can just buy it. Like, you actually had to grind for it. But because this is something that you can only obtain through grinding, and this is probably just subjective on my end, it didn't take very long for me to get it, right? It was still a bit of a grind, but it's not like I have to defeat the same boss 1,000 times in order for like to get it, right? The drop rate is fairly reasonable. And the sense of, I guess, reward that I got, like, and progression and achievement that I got when I got that Ring of Darkness made me think, maybe there is something here, right? There's probably some kind of middle ground that can be reached where you can still include the economy, such as through something that's akin to the catalyst cleansing system, or maybe some kind of crafting system, right? Dare I say, where players can still trade stuff with each other, right? And at the bare minimum, we have the reroll runes and the shards and soul fragments and all that, right? But on top of that, still include some kind of, I guess, essence or fragment that people can trade around in order to craft the gear. But in order for you to actually get the endgame gear, you got to participate in the endgame loop. In other words, you can't just be a brand new player, come in, reach 160, and then just immediately buy the endgame gear and call it a day, right? Because that way it gives people a reason to keep playing the game. And please, and this is where I'm going to cut, because I know that we're actually a little bit over time, so I'm going to have to, like, well, first of all, I have to close down the form, the Google form. But in the meantime, what I'm going to share next, right, like once I'm done with this side quest, is a little bit of, I guess you can say, my idea for how, like, endgame could look like. But also at the same time, right, understand that at the end of the day, this is just a feedback from a player, right? Like one thing that I've kind of learned from one of the game design class is players generally, like we players generally, are very good at, or may not be the best at, giving solutions to problems, right? Like, oh, here's how you can make the game better, right? Like there are mixed results for that, but we're very good at pointing out there's a problem. So hopefully this kind of just is kind of me again speaking my piece. I am thinking about at some point making like a video to flesh this out a bit more, because this is just my live kind of spontaneous thoughts on this matter. But at some point I'm probably going to make a video about this. And again, there's a very good chance that devs have already planned for some way to address this feedback, and the devs have up until this point been very open and receptive to feedback, including Regio's video, right? So who knows, right? They already have something in store, maybe this year, right? So I guess we'll see. All right. In the meantime, that's I've rambled on long enough. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. The next quest. Brave Spelunker of the Dwarfless Mine. A dwarf in Scouting Banks needs your help uncovering some abandoned tunnels. Level 85 combat. Let's go. Let's talk to Barbado over here. And yes, I do have a eviscerate. Thank you for signing up for the membership. Don't feel pressure for the membership. And funny story, the reason why I got that membership is because I got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, and one of the things they kind of required me to do in order to stay in the program was to open up membership. So I did that, but don't feel pressured. What you will get, if you were to sign up for the membership, is literally a Bondiola emoji, a default YouTube badge, and all the money that you're gonna spend is gonna go to me spending it on Eterspire. So the money's not gonna be, the money is definitely gonna be going to waste. So please don't feel pressure to join. But if you do, just in case, thank you very much. It's like, what, like 99 cents a month, I think. I set like the lowest one, so whatever that is. In any case, let's keep going. All right. Or should I call you directly by your name, Virtuoso? Well, how do you know my name? Music stopped. Okay. It looks like things are getting serious because the music just stopped. All right. Oh, don't be surprised. Your name is known all throughout the land at this point. I guess so. Right? I hope, Barbado, you subscribe to my YouTube channel here. My name is Barbado. I'm a miner, one of New Rautala's best. I've lived outside of the town for some time now. I prefer the solitude. Can somewhat relate. But of course, everyone in New Rautala is still my family. And I've been working on something pretty great for the whole town. You see, New Rautala isn't called new for nothing. So there was an old Rautala. A long time ago, the old Rautala was our ancestors' home. It was an underground city where hundreds of dwarves lived in harmony. But of course, not everything good lasts forever. Yeah, no kidding. Monsters invaded our predecessors' caves and forced them to live in the surface. And that, of course, is how New Rautala was found. So they got kicked out. All right. That sucks. That's rough, buddy. But you know, new old Rautala still lies dormant beneath us. There are tons of monsters, but if we could get past them, we could attain treasures we've lost. No, please, not another puzzle. I'm really bad at those. Please, not another one. I don't think I can handle another puzzle. Okay, one of those treasures, the one I've been working to recover, are the abandoned mining tunnels. If we could get the tunnels, then carts running again, we would be able to mine deeper with much more ease. So are you interested in helping out? I bet I could craft you some pretty cool armor with the materials we find down there. See that cave entrance over there? Oh, you mean that grayed out area right now? That's the entrance I've managed to carve out. Meet me in there if you're willing to help out. Okay. Alright, this will be the last time I look at chat before I start this. I love how he literally left all the puzzle side quests of Eterspire said, "No! Don't do this to me. Don't tell me all 4 of those are puzzles." All right, somebody reached 160. All right. Elmerant needs help. Okay, that helps. That's very specific. Tutorial over. Because 160 is just a tutorial, right? You truly beat the game when you're 160 plus 4,000, level 100 fishing, when you have gold medals in all remnants, gold medals in all trials, and then you have 50k bashing points at that, and then whatever else that the devs decided to add, right? That's when you finally beat the game. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get started. How many times? How many times am I going to have to ask for help? Oh boy. Here we go. I'm glad you decided to join me. What's this place? These are the ancient tunnels. We still use some of those tunnels for our time, but a lot of places have been abandoned due to the high amount of monsters. That's where you come in. You see, some tunnels have been blocked by falling debris. These being old caves and all, you can't expect them not to fall apart. Now I know just how to get rid of the debris, and of course the answer is explosives. We're blowing stuff up. Okay, so not puzzles, right? This isn't puzzles. This is just blowing stuff up. So we go in, slice and dice, beat some mobs, and then blow things up, right? By combining 2 different materials known as dwarvenite, we can blow any wall blocking the tunnels. For each wall, we need... I do not like where this is going. I do not like where this is going. We need 1 yellow, okay, and 1 green. 1 yellow dwarvenite and 1 green, and that'll be your mission for today. While I could handle a monster or 2, I'm not strong enough. Yeah, I'm like almost double the level requirement. I got this covered. And leave the explosives to me. I'll run ahead and to the first block wall, make sure to bring me 1 yellow and 1 green. 1 yellow and 1 green. 1 yellow and 1 green. I got this. Okay? I got this. Alright, let me just find... Ooh, 147k. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay, so now what I do is I just wander around aimlessly until I find it, right? That's how it works. Okay, so... Oh, that was easy. I found 1 green. What a great start. I literally found it in like 30 seconds. Alright. There it is. Spiked. That's another green. Okay, I guess it's alright if I have spares, right? Okay. These are just kind of getting in the way here. In the meantime, I wonder if this is hinting at, you know, maybe mining being added to the game. Like, that'd be great. But yeah, this game needs some more life skills. Right now, there's only fishing, so maybe they could add some more down the line. Maybe mining is one of them. I remember seeing some old footage of the game. 62k, nice. I remember seeing some old footage of this game, like way back in a previous version. Apparently, there was mining and even cooking. So, who knows? Maybe one day they'll add it back. Let's see here. Okay, that's probably the debris that needs to get blown up. Okay, I'm finding a lot of green dwarvenites, but what about the red ones? We need a red one. We have 3 soul fragments, nice. Okay. Wait, did I say red? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD or something because I'm pretty sure I say red. In that case, I am being dumb because it's green and yellow. Okay, I got green and yellow, right? So far I got 3 greens and 1 yellow. Okay, just 1 yellow and 1 green is enough. I hope. I hope they don't make me come back here. All right. Let's just keep going. There we go. Just around. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's another yellow. Yeah, I'll take it. Virtuoso, did you manage to find a Dwarf Knight? I need 1 yellow and 1 green. I do you one better. I got 2. Does that mean you can craft 2 explosives? Perfect. After blowing this thing up, I'll go find the next wall. So keep looking for Dwarf Knight. But now, let me show you how it's done. Okay. I'm not gonna make any comments on the shape of that thing, but damn, okay. So I thought it was good. He's gonna, like, you know, make gunpowder and put it together. Just 2 rocks, all right, just kaboom. Yeehaw, 1 wall down. I'll run over to the next one, bring me all the Dwarf Knight you find. Okay. So I already got it, right? I've scoured the whole place. That means I get to just go to him directly, right? So let's see. All right. Virtuoso, you already know the drill. 1 yellow, 1 green. Here you go. 1 yellow, 1 green. Ready for the pretty colors? Yes, I am. Fire away. And kaboom. Now that's an explosion. All right, Virtuoso, meet me at the next wall once you've got the Dwarf Knight. Wait, do I need to find more? What if I just... Huh? Ardean Highlands. Oh. Okay. So that's clearly not where you're supposed to go. Alright. So that means I need to find another yellow. Okay, that's a dead end. Find another yellow. Because I have 3 greens and 2 yellows, that means I need 1 more yellow. Okay, I already picked up the one here. Man, this kind of reminds me of one of the other quests. It's like the spider eggs. But this is like that on... That on... But that on a whole different level. Alright, let's see. Nope. Not there. Come on, can I at least do 1 quest without help from chat? Like, just let me do 1 quest without help. Let's see. Yep, already been there. Alright, west. Am I just looping back to where I came from? Or is this a new zone? Is that the entrance? Yeah, that's the entrance. Oh, man. I don't like where this is going. I do not like where this is going. It's just one more yellow, right? If I find it, then is the quest done, or is there going to be another puzzle? Fiery Trail West. Soul fragments. Okay, nice. So that's clearly not the way. So I guess we just keep wandering around until we find it. Okay, I went there already. Let me try this way. Nope, that ain't it. All right, let me go down the center. Maybe this time if I go down the center, it'll be different. Okay, make a left. Wait, that's... Oh my god, that's where I came from. What about here? That's Ardean Highlands. That's where I came from. Oh, no. Please. All right. Come on. I can do this. I don't need help. I got this. I found it. Let's go. Let's go. Yellow Dwarvenite. That's one of each, right? Yeah, let's go. That's one of each. There we go. Okay, so far 0. 0 times asking for help. Okay, let's just keep going. Did you find the good stuff? Oh yes, I found the good stuff. 1 yellow and 1 green. Take some cover. All right. Here we go. Boom. Woo! This path goes very deep. Let's check out what we found. Yeah, it looks kind of deep indeed. Let's go. And just keep going and keep going. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, what if I... Okay, it's not... It's invisible. I got... Oh, I see how it is. It's the invisible wall. It's not letting me through. I want to go. I want to see what's up. Okay, Raw Knight Magic Shield. Okay. Virtuoso. We finally found it. What did we find? Yeah, what am I looking at? Can't you see it with your own 2 eyes? This is the entrance to Old Rotella. Inside, we should be able to activate the mining carts. That way, it'll be easier, way easier, to transport materials from the tunnels to the surface. Come on, follow me. All right, let's go. Old Rotella. Old Rotella, here we go. Damn, this place looks pretty abandoned. 174k, let's go. All right, let's explore this place around just a bit. Okay, we got 2 statues. Okay, we got a lot of statues, actually. All right. Okay, what you got? Barbado. Wow, we really made it. So this is Old Rotella. That's right. This is where dwarves resided long ago. Of course, we can't go too deep for now. We don't know what dangers await. Oh, is this like new content? Could this be new content? Excuse me. But for now, we should be able to activate the mining carts. All right, give me a minute. I'll go inside the house and see if I can understand the controls. Okay, he's banging. There we go. It started working. Just the little carts moving, okay. Virtuoso, that was it. The carts should be moving all throughout the tunnels. Of course, now we have to actually load them up. But this is a huge step for Rautella. Please don't tell me I have to load up the carts. I think I've done enough, right? I know I mentioned I could make some pretty cool armor for you, but that might have to wait. The best materials are deeper in the tunnels than I thought. Alright, I'll hold you to it. Alright? But hey, I found this helmet. I bet you could make some use of it. I'll be hanging around here working on restoring other parts of old Rotella. If I ever need a hand, I'll let you know. Thank you. Does that mean we did this with no help? Let's go! We did this quest with zero help. And plus we got this cool little dwarven helmet. Looks alright, I guess, but you know, we gotta roll the classic. Alright. So with that, we have officially completed Brave Spelunker of the Dwarfless Mine with zero help from chat. I'm able to at least get one quest done without help. I'm pretty happy. Okay. Alright, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and set up the second giveaway. That means those who've guessed 0 will enter the giveaway. If nobody guessed 0, in that case, come on, give me some credit. I'll go with the ones that guessed 1. All right. So I'll be right back. I'll set up the giveaway. And once I do, we will cut back to the stream. All right. I'll see you in a bit. All right, we are back. So as it turned out, a good many of them, thanks for not completely regarding me as a complete idiot, a good amount of you actually guessed 0. So there we have it. These are all the people. Again, thank you all for not underestimating my intelligence. These are all the people who have guessed that it would take me 0 times. As in, I am able to get through this entire quest without help from anybody. So congratulations to all of you. Now let's roll the wheel. Spin the wheel and see who's our lucky winner for the second pack of 500 crystals. Here we go. All right, congratulations to Makarkane. I hope that's how to pronounce it. Congratulations. I'll go ahead and make a note here. And don't worry, there are 3 more giveaways. There's still 3 more. So if you haven't won yet, don't worry, there's still a chance. If you already won, then gotta give other people a chance too. So yeah, so far, hopefully everybody's enjoying stream. Let me go ahead and just cut back to it. All right, we're back, and let me just go ahead and get everything set up for the next quest, which, if I understand correctly, is going to be Hogs labyrinth. So I'm gonna go to Stone Hollow Port. So let's go ahead and travel there. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and set up the next giveaway. So the next giveaway is going to be for the quest, Hogs Labyrinth. So I'm going to go ahead and post the link right about now. All right. Link is now live. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. So, all right, now for the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to give everybody time to sign up. This is the third giveaway. It's MMon ask, is this quest hard? I've never done this quest. Me neither. Right, so if you have, you may have an idea, like given my performance up to this point, how many times I might need help with this one. If you haven't yet, take a blind guess, right? Well, this race said it's very easy, so we'll see, right? We'll see, because I was told that Dungeons and Jackals might be on the easier side by a certain someone, and yeah, I need to ask for help twice. So while we wait and while we listen to this very calm and relaxing music, and here's Tanpex. He hates the big boat over there. All right. Let me just go ahead and sit down next to him. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give a elevator pitch of one of my, I guess, ideas for a potential endgame. All right. And by the way, this is not like me trying to strong arm the devs or anything like that. It's literally just me trying to find something to talk about for the next 5 minutes. All right. So take it or leave it. It's up to you. So let me just go ahead and pull it up. Oh, look, there's Schlapp. All right. What we have here is our good old-fashioned Microsoft Paint. Right? Because that's what I'm going to be using. Let me just go ahead and magnify a bit. All right. So here is my pitch for Endgame. All right. Let me just go ahead and write that out here. Eterspire Endgame idea. All right. So here's my idea for an endgame. So currently what we have is remnants. Okay, you know what? I'm too lazy. I'm just going to type it out. Remnants and trials. And there's, of course, Bastion, right? I guess that counts as endgame, right? That's something that you can do in the endgame. What this game needs is its own approach to raids, because trials is like where you just kind of have like a bunch of mobs just come in all close, right? You stand in the middle and then the mobs come in the circle, right? Let me just draw it out, right? It's like let's say you're here, right? This is you, right? Like this is you, and these are all the mobs, right? And they just all come in one direction. So the issue with that is it's great, right? And this is, by the way, the devs' first time integrating true co-op. Like Trials was the devs' first attempt at co-op, so I should say we should cut them some slack, but we're not expecting perfection from the get-go. What I had in mind for a potential endgame is to basically take advantage of the fact that the devs now have the ability to make bigger maps, right? And so what you can have is a giant map. Just assume this is a map, right? And here's you and your friends. This is a mage. This is a guardian. And this is a rogue. It's very hard to draw a dagger. I guess that's a dagger, right? And you as a party will spawn in one part of the map. And then on this map are all sorts of mobs, right? We got a angry mob right here, right? And then maybe a speckling. And there's just going to be all sorts of mobs. And what you do is you just go around, just kill everything. And then maybe there's some puzzles that you do here and here. And once you've fulfilled all the conditions, right? Defeating certain mobs, and then there might be like a mini boss here, right? And then once you're able to complete all of the objectives, and I guess just for good measure, let me add puzzles. I'll just, I guess, use a Rubik's Cube as an example of a puzzle. Congratulations, tutorial over. All right, anyways, once you and your whole party just completely annihilate everyone and solve all the puzzles, you got Big Boy, right? Big Boss. That spawns right here at the end. And this is the big boss that's going to have all the crazy telegraph attacks and basically it's like a final boss, right? And once you do that, you earn a loot. And then the portal opens up, you go out, and then you reset. So it's basically Trials, but a more advanced version of it, right? It's almost like a dungeon / raid, but what you do is you go in, you got a sequence of tasks you complete with a boss at the end. You know what? Actually, yes, this might as well. Yes, it's raid. Let's just put it on here, right? Okay. Raid. This is what we need. We have a lot of good technology in place for this, right? Like there's multi-phase boss fights. There are there are trials, so there's multiplayer, there's like synchronized multiplayer gameplay now. On top of that, there's also now the ability for mobs and bosses to have telegraph attacks that can do a lot of damage, right? So the technology is all there. Now all the devs need to do is just figure out how to put them all together, right? This is probably a tall ask. I'm not expecting this. Again, this is just me giving my elevator pitch, because we need something to talk about while people sign up for the giveaway. And on that note, we're a little bit over, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close the thingy now. I'm gonna close the response. And yeah, thank you for coming to my elevator pitch for what my idea for a new endgame. Devs, feel free to take it or leave it. This is just a suggestion, right? It might be a great idea, it might be a terrible idea. At the end of the day, it's your game, so I trust your judgment. And again, like with the TLTD with the Dark Trials, it did help me with some of the burnout, and that's why I'm back. And here we are. We are one level away, and as somebody earlier pointed out, we are 69% away from plus 4,000. So good chance I might hit plus 4,000 off this quest. Either way, we're going to complete all of the quests. All right? So with all that said and done, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and see who to talk to first. So this is the quest, Hogs Labyrinth. A wild pixie wants to hire you as an explorer. Start this quest by talking to Pork Pie at the Stone Hollow Port, or Pork Pie. Pork Pie? Pork Pie? I clap faster. I can clap faster. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where's Porky? There you are. There's Porky. Oink. Oink, oink. Hey, you. You sure look like a strong adventurer. You interested in some easy treasure? Yeah, I know how to speak pig too, right? Like that, right? All right. Coffers upon coffers of gold. Oh, are you going to give me a lot of gold? Because I like gold. Then I got just a job for you. What'd you say? What's the job? Now that's the spirit, kid. I'm Pork Pie. Pork Pie. Oink. And I've come a long way here to find an adventure strong enough to best the Sunscar labyrinth. A labyrinth that hides an ancient king's treasure. The labyrinth lies quite far. Oh my god, I just realized something. This is gonna be another puzzle, right? Is this gonna be another puzzle? There's no way. I can't. I guess it's in the quest name, right? It's literally labyrinth, but all right. The labyrinth lies quite far away in the Sunscar canyons, but worry not. Ask the captain on this port. Captain Kina can take us there. Talk to her and let us meet up at Ashford Port. All right. A wild pixie wants to hire you as an explorer. Okay, 51k. That's. I mean, I guess that's all right. Meet up with Pork Pie. All right. Yo, Captain Kina. Ahoy. Where can you take me? Wait. I don't think I selected the right place. Let's see. Where am I supposed to go? Is it Isle of Fallen Stone? I don't think this looks right. Isn't this one newer areas? Yeah, this is one of the newer areas. What am I doing? Let me just teleport. Seaside Isle, right? What did I... Okay. What did I say about MMO players not knowing how to read? Hogs Labyrinth, meet up with Pork Pie at the Ashford Port. Oh my god. oh. All right, let me go back to Stone Hollow Port. Good thing about Infinite, you have... Look at this. Luckily for me, I have 28,648 teleport orbs. So I'll be fine. Oh my god, this is not a good start. All right, take me to Ashford Court. No, not Ashford Court. Ashford Port. Ashford Court. I'm not getting C&D'd or something. All right, let's go. Okay, meet up with Pork Pie at the Ashford Port. Oink. Adventures, you made it. So where do we go now? Oink. If I was strong enough to go into that labyrinth, I wouldn't have hired you. Oh, so you're just gonna sit here and chill while I go in there and do all the work, right? And as for the where, I have no idea. Okay. Ask around town, I'm sure someone knows something. Once you find out where the labyrinth is, just head straight there. This place will serve as my home base. Now go. Okay, fine. Alright, I'll just have to talk to everyone. Find someone at Ashford Port who will guide you to the Sunscar labyrinth. Well, lucky for me, there's an indicator here, so I guess that's who I talk to. Hey there. Haven't seen you before. You're not from around here, are you? Well, in any case, welcome to Ashford Port. Do you know where the Sunscar labyrinth is? The Sunscar labyrinth? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I heard some rumors about a cave that was recently opened up. To head there, all you gotta do is follow this passageway. Once you cross it, you'll arrive at the Sunscar Canyon's base. From there, you should be able to see the cave's entrance towards the southwest. Good luck with your adventure. Okay. Okay, then. Alright. It's a labyrinth. Oh, look who it is. Let me, Or can you voice it in funny voice? Okay, I can try. You're heading to Ashford Court Canyon? Good. Most people just stare at it and turn back. It's white land out there. If you walk far enough, the canyon starts to feel endless. Monsters roam the open ground here. Wolves, serpents, things that learn travelers are easy prey. Still, it's not all bad. Clear skies, quiet nights, and space to breathe. If you like open horizons, you'll like the canyon. Just don't expect it to stay the same when you come back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hurt my throat more than it did. Oh, and now Levi's gone. All right, cool. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, let me do the... Yeah, W... Alright, let me do the thing. Yeah, so Eviscerate, or Levi, is one of the moderators. She helps out, make sure the community is safe and pleasant environment. So there you are. Hi. Yeah, just staring blankly. Alright, I think we've dallied around enough. Let's go ahead and head into the labyrinth. Oh, jeez. That's it, right? Sunscar labyrinth. Alright, let me grab this chest real quick. Okay, tier 6 ring. Wow. Yeah, too bad my ring of darkness is just way better. Never missed a chest. Alright, you two. And that's Schlap. Schlap is also one of the moderators. Okay, here we go. Sunscar labyrinth. Here we go. Good luck, Sorrow. Okay. I don't want to do this. Labyrinth. Explore the labyrinth to find the treasure room. Oh no, it's an actual. This is oh no. This giant piece of Bondiola is gonna be the end of me. Oh hi, Chunksy. Ow. Well, that's a fragment, but I don't think that's the treasure. Okay, how do I even ask for help? Is it just which direction do I go? Because if it's which direction do I go, then the counter is going to be up like 20. Like that's, oh man. Is the counter for this going to be like, wait. There's no way, right? Did I just find it? Where's all the treasure? Treasure? Does it look like there's any? Okay, alright. Everything's been looted. Sorry, mate, but you're just having too late. Cheer up. Hey, if you want, you can keep my bat. I put it in. Go away. Alright, well. You found a Pigsy bat. Raw Knight Longsword. Alright, so what do I do with this? Okay, so it's a cosmetic. Alright. Well, I'm gonna obviously wear Blade of a Virtuous, given, you know, obviously. Alright. Let's keep going. Yeah, I was like, there's no way it's this easy, right? There's just, yeah. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah. Oh! Okay, so these guys stun you. I didn't know that. Okay, labyrinth. Raw Knight plate legs. Okay, that's useless. That's definitely not the treasure. Right, how long you reckon it's gonna take for me to solve this? Do you know where the treasure is? Oink, oink. Chunksy is lost. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. I'm lost. But I ain't giving up just yet, alright? I'm gonna just keep trying for a bit. Again, how do I even ask for help? Like, I'm gonna have to... Okay, when I thought it's a labyrinth, I wasn't expecting, like, a labyrinth like this. Oh, I'm just back to... Okay, now I'm just back to where I started. Oh, no. Alright, let me see if I can... Maybe if I go back to the treasure room, it will help. So this was the treasure room. Let me go left. This time I'll go left. Just get out of the way. Alright, fine. Wait, what? Oh, I thought this little pixie was following me. Okay. Maybe this way? Ow. Nope, not here. Okay, more blessed fragments. That's good, but not what I'm looking for. Ow. Alright, let me, head this way. Nope. Oh, God. Oh, heavens. Nope, that's not it. That's a Raw Knight Tower Shield. That's not what I'm looking for. Am I gonna basically find everything just because of how lost I am? Like, I'm just gonna find every single piece of treasure, like every single chest, all the interactables, because I would just go in exactly the wrong direction every single time. Like, that'd be hilarious. Okay, 213k, thank you. Nope, that's where I already came here. Okay, these guys are still after me. Ow. I think I've came this way before, right? All right, Viscerate, no spoilers. If I get a hint from you, it's gonna have to count. Like, just don't do that. I'll try to figure this out. If I can, I'll ask for help. All right, let me just try. Oh, that's the pig that was lost. Okay, I'll give this like maybe another minute, and if I can't figure out a new direction, then I think I'll ask chat for help. Because this is like an actual labyrinth. Holy shit. No, not holy shit. It's holy bondiola. Hmm. Okay. Return to port. I'm gonna need a minute. Is that what just happened? Yeah. I stand corrected. MMO players can't read or don't read. I stand corrected. Yeah. So apparently I completed the quest a long time ago, and I've just been aimlessly wandering around the maze this whole time. You know what? I am so... Right. Okay. What do I even do for this? How do I even do the giveaway for this? Because I think this is like a Pepega level 99. Like, Also, okay. In any case, all right. Let me complete the quest first, and then I'll put some thinking into this. All right. I can't wait to get my hands on it. About the treasure. It's gone. Oh, adventurer, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. It's time to celebrate your eternal. Am I seeing things, or it's returnal? It should be return, right? It's time to celebrate your eternal. Okay. But first, please present some of your findings. Did you take only small diamonds? Where is everything? Oh, no treasure. Too late. What is this? So this is it. This was my one big shot. Life doesn't give you a riches filled labyrinth more than once, adventurer. I cannot repay in full the kindness you have provided me. Please, never forget. Wait, why is this all sentimental all of a sudden? Well, there you have it. I'm plus 4,000. And I am incredibly confused. Because yeah, that's really how I feel right now. Like I'm just Papega. Okay. So how do I even do this? Because I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put this up a poll. Or should I put this up a poll? Did I even do a poll? Because did I actually ask for help? Is being so dumb, so classic MMO player, that you didn't read the quest log that tells you return to the quest giver? I don't think that should count, right? That shouldn't count. Because technically I didn't ask for help. It's... yeah, like it wasn't a hint because I was already done. It's literally just I'm so dumb that I didn't read the quest log. So it should be 0, right? Yeah, I'd say it's fair. It's 0. Like I'm already done with the quest. Okay, let's just go with 0 because we don't want to. Like clearly my, you know, clearly I don't know how to read. Do a poll. Okay, should I do a poll? All right. So I'm going to give people some options because again, like this is unprecedented levels of stupidity. Okay, like I started off the stream telling everyone, oh, you know, I'm Mr. PhD candidate about to graduate with a PhD defending next month, assuming I pass the defense. Now I'm like not so sure if I can pass knowing how tonight's stream went. And then I proceed to not do the most basic thing that, well, to be fair, most MMO players don't do anyway, which is read. So, you know what? I'm going to start a poll. How should we handle the giveaway? All right. Option 1 is go with 0 hints. Option 2 is go with 99. Because I'm that Papega today. And then is everyone who signed up gets is in. All right. All right, poll is up. How should we handle this giveaway? I'll give like a minute or two. should we go with 0 hints? Should we go with 99 hints because not reading the quest log is just incredibly dumb? Or should we go with everyone who signed up is in? Also, I like the music. The music's nice. Brett says I haven't registered. Don't worry, there's still 2 more giveaways. We're only at giveaway 3, so every quest that I do, and then the last one's going to be like a surprise. Every side quest I complete is a giveaway. So you still have 2 more chances, Brett. Okay, I'll give it like maybe 30 more seconds. But yes, on the bright side, I did reach plus 4,000. That means I am no longer unable to basically do anything in this game because I've been planning to stream for a while. I can start playing the game regularly again, which means I still have so much to do, man. I gotta get those to gold medals. I gotta get the trials to gold medals. I gotta grind Bastion. Like, yeah, there's a lot. There's still a lot of stuff I need to do. Jeez. Oof. But yeah, we got it. So I know that there's like a fancier cloak that I'm supposed to be getting, and I honestly plan to reach plus 4,000 after I'm done with all 4 quests, but I got it early. So what we're gonna do is we're going to just simply move on to the next side quest. We'll complete said side quest, and then we'll like get the cloak and then do all the, like, I guess we'll take a photo at the end or something to commemorate the moment. Okay, all right. End result. Let's see. End poll. Okay, everyone who signed up is in. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Everyone who signs up is in. That's what we're going to go with. All right, so I'll go ahead and get the giveaway set up, and I'll be right back. All right, we're at the giveaway. Yeah, this is everyone who has signed up. Again, if you have guessed 0, my apologies. I'm just too dumb. But I guess on the other hand, there's a lot of you that said 0, right? So clearly all of you have, in this case, overestimated my intelligence because I don't know how to read. But here is everyone who has signed up for the giveaway. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and stream the giveaway. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. And before we do it, I see there's some people asking they couldn't make the stream earlier, how to join the giveaway. We still have 2 more giveaway left after this one. So one of them is going to involve taking a guess at how many times it would take to complete the final side quest that we'll be doing, like how many times I need to ask help from chat. And then the last one is a surprise. It's a Eterspire trivia. It's like 1 question. It's going to be kind of out of left field. Some of you may find this question kind of hilarious, but I guess we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Who's going to be our lucky winner for the 500 crystals? Let's go. All right, congratulations to Chasky Boom for winning 500 crystals. Let me just go ahead and get your name down. Okay. Again, congratulations to Chasky Boom. And let me just go ahead and cut back to the stream. All right, we're now back. Hope you guys are all having fun. I mean, this has been a blast so far. There's a lot of dumb moments that kind of happen. I mean, it's great. I mean, as long as you guys are having fun, hey, if I make a fool out of myself, that's worth it. Okay, so our final quest is going to be the newest quest that's been added recently, Ashford North Sunscars. Someone posted on a notice board, and we're gonna go ahead and talk to the notice board. But before we do that, let me go ahead and set up the link for the 4th giveaway, which is basically for everyone here who's still here in the chat to take a guess at how many times do you think I'll need to ask for help. And I will post a Google form, so like don't type the responses. Like go ahead and post. I'll post a Google form. All right, the form is now live, and go ahead and check it out. I think I've pinned the message. Oh, I pinned the wrong message. I'm trolling. All right, here you go. I pinned Zen's comment. Scary. Okay, here you go. All right, so while we wait for the responses to start rolling in, let me go ahead and just move over to the next segment, because what we're going to be doing next is actually something that was requested by one of the fellow moderators. Is basically for me to give another elevator pitch. Yes, we're going to be doing another one of those. But this time, what we're going to be doing it on is a life skill that I'm proposing that we add into the game. So, funny thing about Eterspire is there isn't really a retention mechanic. And for those of you who don't really know what a retention mechanic is, a retention mechanic is basically a mechanic in the game that developers add in order to give people a reason to sign in. So a very classic example of that is daily logins, right? And Eterspire doesn't have that, and many people have praised Eterspire for not relying on these sort of things. And at the same time, funnily enough, I've noticed that there's a lot of people who actually wanted something like a daily login. And basically, it's like, I need a reason to feel like logging back into the game, right? Besides the new content, which is great. Now, I'm only doing this because it's basically a bet to see if I can pull this off. All right, so here we go. Here's Microsoft Paint. And what I'm going to propose is hear me out, okay? Before you start throwing the pitchforks and going, oh my god, I can't believe this. Like, what, you're gonna turn this? Are you gonna turn Eterspire into a Facebook game? Hear me out, all right? So, Eterspire currently needs more life skills, right? We got fishing, which is where you fish, literally. That's all you do, right? You go to a fishing spot, you just AFK, you fish. There may be more of that in the future. But the issue with those skills is it's kind of like you go in, you do your thing, and then it's done, right? And the thing that, especially for mobile, people like is basically like a reason to log back into the game. And what I'm basically meaning by Farmville is, well, let me just actually give it a better name, right? We're talking about adding farming, planting, what do you call that? Gardening, whatever term you want to use for this, right? And the way it works is at some point, and I'm assuming that the devs maybe working on this in one way or another because they are interested in at some point adding player housing, and you're basically going to get your own house, right? And what you can do is in your house, let me just roll a house. You got your house, and when you enter your house, right, you got a patch of land. And on this patch of land, you can plant stuff. All right, let me just draw stuff. All right, and over here, it will take, let's say this one will take, say, 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, you come back and then you collect the crops. And because the crops that you farm this way can feed into other life skills in the future, such as cooking, apothecary. No, it's potion making. Potion making. What else uses farming? I'm trying to think. Yeah, crafting, right? Because some plants can be used to craft stuff. And this thing right here gives people a reason to log in, right? Because after 2 hours, you come back, you collect the crops, and there's some crops, I don't know, like maybe take 1 day, right? But here's the thing. The reason why this makes people unhappy is not because of the timer, it's because developers or people like companies, right? Let me just draw a guy and a businessman. They see this and they think money. So all the devs need to do to not give people, not have this create a ruckus, is just not monetize this, right? And then because of that, maybe not 1 day, right? Maybe like, I don't know, like the most expensive crop takes 4 hours, right? Or something like that. Okay. So this is my pitch for a potential retention mechanic that the devs can use, aka Farmville. All right, let me see what do you guys think. All right, let me just take a look at chat first. And in the meantime, let me close up the sign up for it, for the next giveaway. All right, I see Farmville. Yeah. I want dancing life skill where you unlock more dances by dancing a lot. You know, that'd be interesting, like a dancing skill. Like like different dances give you buffs. Like that'd be cool. Can we? Because Harry asked, can we grow exploit here? Yeah, well, I guess you can grow it in a certain kind of way. It's from a certain point of view. Grow garden Eterspire. Yeah. That's basically what I'm proposing. And yes, this is not a new thing, okay? Like other MMOs have it. Like RuneScape has it. There's another mobile MMO, Villagers and Heroes. They have it too. Like it's not a wild concept. But the idea here is that this is like a thing to kind of keep people coming back to the game. And then in the meantime, they might come back to the game. They pick up their crops and they go, well, I'm in the game. I might as well, like, you know, grind out a few remnants or grind out a few extra levels, right? So that gives people a reason to log in besides just new content because, you know, development takes time. Okay, anyways, I fulfilled my part bargain or my part of the bet. I've gave the elevator pitch for Farmville, so whoever that requested this, I hope you're happy. And in any case, let's go ahead and get to the final quest. And if you haven't had the opportunity to sign up for the 4th giveaway, don't worry. We still have one last giveaway, and it's an Eterspire trivia. It's a surprise question. So we will go ahead and get to that later once we are done. Okay, let's go ahead and interact with the notice board, and let's see what we find. Many postings fill the board. One of those notices calls out to you. Could this be a worthy quest? Read the quest notice. The posting reads the following. Oh, hello there. I'm looking for a strong adventurer to come help me out. Don't you think this town needs an armor shop? Oh yeah, there is no armor shop. Or even a working blacksmith. Well then, come to the Sunfall Cape and help me out. The notice is signed Nora. Alright, here we go. And yes, in case you haven't noticed, there is no blacksmith. In fact, there isn't even a bank. Like, there's nothing here. Like, this place is pretty barren. Except this one. The Chef Siri. Okay, let's see. We trade fruit. Okay. Some seasons. Oh, is this hinting at cooking? Oh. Alright, let's see here. Alright. We got the 2 mods on mod duty. That's great. Alright, let's go ahead and head on in. Okay. This is one of the newer areas that they added, Sunscar Canyon. Let me go ahead and head on over. Oh, these wolves are aggressive. They're coming after me. Oh yeah, I get plus 0 XP now. That means I can absolutely decimate everything that comes my way. If I want to, I don't have to hold back anymore. Okay, let's keep going here. Sunfall Cave. Meet Nora at the Sunfall Cave. Here's Nora. Beep, 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 beep. Hello there, I suppose you're the adventurer who read my notice. Well, first of all, what's your name? Virtuoso, huh? That's a nice name. I know, right? It's a fantastic name. You probably noticed that back at Ashwell Ford, we don't have any blacksmith or armor shops, yeah? So I figured I might as well open an armor shop myself. Please do. And I know who would be the perfect blacksmith to help me out crafting the wares. Oh, no use in worrying about the details just yet, so can you borrow me some of your time? What should I do? Ah, a true adventure spirit. In this cave, aquamarine slabs sometimes emerge from the water. There's one right over there. Where? Oh. I get it myself, but when it comes to snakes, I'm a bit of a putz. Oh, so you're scared of snakes. I'll tell you one thing for sure. I ain't scared of no snakes. I sat on Karas Climb for a year. Okay, not a year. That's a lie. Wait, how long has Karas Climb been out for? Actually, it's been a year. Yeah, I've sat on Karas Climb for a year. I ain't scared of no snakes. They should be near the water. I'll be waiting here. Okay. Once you have found 4 aquamarine slabs, talk to Nora. Okay. Boom. Aquamarine slab. Boom. Aquamarine slab. Oh, is this gonna be like an easy quest? Like, yeah, I think after all the insanity that I have endured today, right? The labyrinth, we don't talk about that, right? The underground tomb maze. Like, I think we're due for a nice and easy quest, right? Like, should be pretty straightforward. All right, we have 4 slabs, right? Let me just double check. 4 slabs. Okay, cool. Did you get the aquamarine slabs? Here you go. Now we're talking. Those look great. Hold on to them for a bit. All right, the next step in my plan takes place in Sunscar Canyon, so follow me outside. Okay. Hello. Ah, nothing like feeling the sun's light with your body up. Darn tootin'. Virtuoso, we need some more minerals. You require more minerals. I feel like I've heard this before. You require more minerals. It's from a game that I used to play. I can't remember what it was though. Okay, I'll ask chat later. So look around Sunscar Canyon, try to get some altitude. You betcha I'll be waiting here. Once you have found 4 jade slabs. Okay, so altitude. So do I just roam around until I find a jade slab? Or do I climb something? Just being mapped, okay. All right, I'll run around here a bit, and if I can't find anything, it might be in one of your areas. On that note, devs, you seeing this? My hands aren't on the reins, so please. I look like I'm about to. I look like I need a pee real bad. Like that's what I look like right now. Like, oh, I'm trying to hold it in. All right. Any case, no, that's the labyrinth. I am not going there again. I am not going in there again. Oh my god. They actually locked me in. All right, let's see. Where am I supposed to go? I have to say though, this place looks real nice. Even though it's a bit of a wait, that's Astral Port. Does that mean go from the left? Maybe I go from here. Hmm. Oh wait, okay. I think I see. It's in one of the newer areas, yeah. So what I do is I go in. Yeah, so I go in, and then I just keep going. Yeah, I'll wait here. Thanks. We're at Scar Canyon. Okay. I should be able to find jade pieces here, right? I don't see any here. I do see a chest over here. Rod Knight Gauntlet, that's trash. Oh, hey, you startled me. Yes, really, Scoutmaster. Never leave anyone behind. Guess they forgot. You're lost. So am I, man. I've been lost for like the past 3 hours. Alright, let's keep going here. Okay. These are crabs. Okay. That's another chest and a shiny. Soul fragments and reroll runes. Let's go. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are new, if you pick up on those reroll runes that are not of the max level, right, like not Run Knight rerolls, you can actually upgrade those with a shard and essence of chaos, which you get from Olga Swacha and Firefly Forest from Olga Swacha's house. And then you combine it with this at a you combine it with a Reforged rune of any level at the transmog table in order to upgrade it. So these are valuable finds, even if it's not the level that you want. Okay, let's keep going. So far I haven't found any jade slabs yet. I wonder if well, they did say that it's a place with more altitude, so I'm wondering if it's like one of the new areas. Is that a jade slab? No, that's just a rock. Alright, Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh, there's another chest. There's a spike shield. Man, Yeah, if at max level, what you really want is either gold or the blessed heart frags. Like, those are the ones that you really want to be after. If you get, like, rotten egg gear, that's, like, not the greatest because, you know, you sell it to vendor for, like, 3k. Something like that. Okay. I know that probably we're supposed to go up the ramp, but I want to see just in case. Ooh. Man, those things look adorable. My hand slipped. It was an accident. It was an accident. I don't have any homicidal tendencies. It's literally an accident. Oops. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, I don't think there's anything left here. Or we got more specklings, spec queens. Okay, I think I've picked up that chest already. All right, let's keep going. Okay, this looks like altitude. Right, so if I understand correctly, it should be at the Sunny Summit. That should be where I find all the jade slabs. Oh, look, we got piggies here. All right. We want to be oh. No, that's just going back. Okay, well, we're at a place that has altitude. But so far, we haven't found any jade stuff yet. Nothing but chests and a bunch of... Maybe if we keep going, perhaps? Maybe it's up here? There's just some more soul fragments. We got the new boss, Canyon Golem. So, maybe if I kill the Canyon Golem, I get some? Ow. Boom. Nope. I don't think that's it. Okay. Let me go back. Maybe if I talk to Nora again, she'll tell me. I feel like I'm missing something here because this feels like one of the easier quests. Or it is supposed to be. All right. What? I don't have any jade slabs. What do you mean by hand over 4 jade slabs? What? What do you mean these are perfect? I haven't picked up anything. Okay, let me... Okay, I'm going to... Is this... Is this a bug? Is this bugged? These are perfect. But I didn't pick up any slabs. I suppose now's a good time to tell you my full... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... This doesn't count as a hint, all right? Because this is... Let me check. Let me check. I'll check chat here, because clearly... Yassine says, "Yep, it's bugged." Okay, so it's a bug. All right, so I'm not tripping. Because I've been looking absolutely everywhere for the J slabs. So, all right, it's a bug. Okay, these are perfect. Yeah, I know these are some high quality slabs. Okay, yeah, I guess. I suppose now's a good time to tell you my full plan. Some time ago, Astral Port had an amazing blacksmith, but suddenly one day he stopped all of his work. Ever since, he hasn't picked up his hammer again. So I bet you we can convince him to work again. His name is Molliver. You can't miss him with his green hair. I think that'll be pretty hard to miss. Let's head to Ashfordport and convince him to work again. All right. Just staring into your soul. Ooh. All right, let's see. Ashford Court. Ashford. Why do I keep saying Ashford Court? What is that? What am I implying? All right. Yep. Green here. Molliver. Hi. Who are you? Virtuoso. Yes. You haven't heard him. Okay. All right. I will allow that. I won't take offense to it. Did you need something of me? You should become a blacksmith again. Oh, we just met and you're already asking for such a thing? Yeah, like, because your buddy next to you is, telling me to say it, so here I am. Sorry, mate, but that ship has sailed long ago. I used to be an amazing smith, but that all changed one day. You see, I was working on this helmet. It was the best thing I'd ever done. On a scale from 1 to 100, I'd say it was a 99. Damn, it's some helmet. I just wanted the perfect helm, so I raised my hammer. Don't tell me you broke it. Just barely hit the helm. You broke it, didn't you? And it was the sweet. Classic. All that hard work, all gone to waste after that humiliation. How could I ever try again? So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I will have to say no. I see Nora over there behind you. She put you up to this, didn't she? Maybe? Well, I know she means no harm. This isn't exactly the first time she's tried to get me back on the hammer. Go on now. You don't want to keep your friend waiting. What do you mean? It's one helmet, dude. Do you know how many times it took for me to re-roll this? You know what? You should go talk to Thurgood. You tell him what it takes to be a blacksmith, because that dude ate like 700 of my re-rolls for my broadsword, okay? I spent 700 re-rolls 100%ing that broadsword. You can still find the slabs. Okay, I'll do that later. Right now, I'll keep moving on the quest. Well, I heard everything from here. Darn tootin'. What do we do now? Well, I didn't want it to come to this, but we'll have to open up shop without Molliver. So if we can't get a blacksmith, we'll have to craft our own wares. I can't believe they've already added blacksmithing into the game. That's amazing. Damn, this whole time, the second life skill is right in front of us. We'll start with something simple like a helmet. What material do you think we should use? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just pick a number between 1 and 2. Aquamarine is 1, and jade is 2. Alright, give me a number between 1 and 2. Alright, I got 2. Jade. Alright, jade it is. But I picked jade! What the bondiola is this? Hammer the slab? Wait, do I? Damn, I don't know. I know I should say heat up the slab, but I really want to know what happens if I say hammer the slab. All right, this is. Okay, I'm too curious. I know the answer is heat up the slab, but I really want to know what happens if I select hammer. Hammer time. So what should we do now? Wait, what? So should we heat up the slab now, or what if we just cool off the slab? Wait, so what happened? We should cool it off now. We should heat it up. I'll also add some finishing. You see, I think we gotta mess it up. Oh no, we messed it up. Maybe you should show them water. Hey. Here, I made this. What is this? It's some sort of cruel joke. Okay. Now I'm curious because there's gotta... Is this like one of those quests with different endings? If so, that's so cool. Because we need more of these, like you know, different outcomes depending on what you choose. Because now I'm curious, like if I go do this quest again on one of my alts and I do it correctly, would he be like, "Oh my god, you're a amazing blacksmith" or something like that, right? Okay, some sort of cool joke. Yeah, I did the exact opposite. No kidding. Where do you think this will sell? Oh, maybe this is like a massive psyop to get this guy to start blacksmithing again, because he's gonna look at this and go, "I can't believe this. There's no way I can allow this to happen." Right? There's no way I'm gonna allow this piece of Bondiola to be sold. Right? And then he's going to become a blacksmith again because of just how terrible of a blacksmith we are. Right? So we're the good guys here, right? We're playing the role. We're intentionally being a bad blacksmith to get this guy to start blacksmithing again. Yeah. It's like, yep, we're selling this. What do you think? This is blasphemy. Oh boy. Selling armor like this will not only drown your reputation, but actual ports as a whole. Yeah, so I guess you have no choice, my friend, but to start blacksmithing again. Oh geez, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad, right? We worked hard on that helmet. Yeah, you know, except we just chose the opposite of what we're supposed to be doing. You should have worked hard. Okay, that's kind of mean, man. You don't have to say that. You leave me with no choice. This abomination of a helmet is the final straw. I'm going to start blacksmithing again. I will pick up my hammer again and help you out with your darn armor. We did it. We did it. We actually did it. I will pick up my hammer again and help you out with your darn armor. Start tooting. I knew I could count on you. So we did such a terrible job that we got him to start picking up the hammer again. I wonder if this counts as blackmail. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Virtuoso, you better buy some of yours. I will, okay? I will buy some of your wares. Hey, Virtuoso, everything worked out in the end. I don't think I could thank you enough. But thanks to you, we can finally open up our shop again. I'll also upgrade your armor if you have any. Thanks, buddy. I'm a bit rusty, so I'll take up all the practice I can get. Okay, so how many rerolls will it take to reroll up to 100% with you, Oliver? That's what I'm interested in. I don't care how rusty you are. That's what I want to know. How many rerolls does it take to get my gear to 100%? Can you give me a straight answer? Okay, actually, I know he can't, so we're going to move on. Here we go. Ashford, North Sunscar, quest complete. All right, you know what? Here, I'll buy one piece. I'll buy a helmet. and then I'll sell them all back to you at a massive profit. Oh shit. Something cosmetic helmet. Oh no. I sold my cosmetic helmet. This man, this stream, this is this is too much. Okay, let's wrap this up. I think this insanity has gone on long enough. All right. Okay. Let's go to the giveaway. All right, let's go to the giveaway. I'll be right back. Oh my god. All right. So these are all the people who have selected 0. So I did do this quest. Now I know that there was a bug, right? To be fair, there was a bug. But we're just gonna assume that I had 0 health because let's face it, if I wander around some more, I probably would have found the Jade ones anyways. But we did complete the quest with no health. All right, so we're gonna go with 0. So let me go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go with 0, okay? Because there's still one more giveaway. Yeah, so technically, hey, it's not my fault, okay? This is the bug from the devs. All right, this is how it's gonna be. I'm sorry. All right, if it's a bug, it's a bug. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see who's gonna be our lucky winner for the 500 crystal pack. All right. Here we go. All right, congratulations to Jaguba. You have won 500 crystals. Congratulations. All right. So, now I know this was a bit of a weird situation, right? Because there's a bug, but don't worry, we still have one last giveaway. And this giveaway, everyone can participate, okay? Like, now if you've won, obviously you can't. But you still have one more shot for a 500 crystal packs. Don't worry, so there's still more chances. Okay, so let me just go ahead and swap over. But before we go ahead and do that, I'm gonna need to get something first. Because, as you can see, I'm at plus 4,000. So that means it's time for the cake. Because at plus 4,000, you get something very special. And I think you still talk to Gervasius, because at plus 2,000, you talk to Gervasius for a special title, right? Which is, what is it? Supreme Overlord of Celestial Domain. I think that's the one. Yeah, you get a special epithet. But at plus 4,000, you should be able to get something. I've reached 4,000 extra levels. You know what this means? Yes, first, you're forced to be reckoned with. You did it. You reached the maximum level possible, a height few could even dream of. To honor such unmatched mastery, I offer you the Cloak of Mastery. Wear proudly, for it marks you as the one who has conquered the impossible. Yeah, as if I'm not gonna sell it immediately after the stream ends. Alright. We got it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Stone Hollow with my new swag. And what we're gonna do is we are going to do the last giveaway. So the last giveaway is a trivia. It's a question that has been answered in brief, in passing, by one of the developers of this game. None other than Dev Manu. So, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and post the final one. The final Google form. Let me just go ahead and actually find it first, because I actually have 5 of those that I'm juggling. Here we go. And it should be in chat now. All right. So, the question that we have is, according to Dev Manu, this method of cooking bondiola is considered a criminal offense in Argentina. So which one is a criminal offense? Is it A, braised bondiola, B, roasted bondiola, C, grilled bondiola, or D, boiled bondiola? All right, you have about 5 minutes to answer this question. All right, so everybody put in your best guess. So, while we wait for everybody to give their responses, how are y'all liking the stream so far? Because, okay, SC says this makes me hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry too, man. Like, it's, this stream went on for a little bit longer than, I originally planned. But yeah, this has been great. I definitely miss doing this stream. I definitely miss doing live stream. I definitely miss doing content for Eterspire. I definitely plan on coming back. The only thing is that I will need to first make sure I defend my dissertation properly. So I'll be around. Like, I'll definitely be playing this game a lot more now that I'm at plus 4,000, which means I don't have to save the last 2 levels for the stream anymore. But yeah, like, definitely am looking forward to making some more content. And I guess in the meantime, what sort of videos do you guys want to see, right? Because I know that people have been requesting some quest guides, like just more guides about some of the new content. And then there's also, you know, like potentially some other collaborations, perhaps, like collaborations with other creators. Like, I have some ideas cooking. But also, you know, feel free to let me know like what videos you guys want to see, and then I'll see if it can be something that I can arrange. Viscery says, I want to see bondiola cooking video. That's right. On that topic, Dev Manu actually shared his bondiola recipe. This was way back. It's like a couple of months ago, like a couple of streams that we were doing, where we've been aggressively advertising the Discord server. And at the time, basically the developer, specifically Manu, said, if we reach 10,000 Discord members, he will share his bondiola recipe. We proceed to reach 10,000 Discord members, like we did. And so Manu, indeed, shared his bondiola recipe. In fact, not only did he share his bondiola recipe, he also uploaded a video of how to do it. So that's a good idea, actually. I probably should get around doing that at some point, like a Bondiola cooking video, like a Bondiola guide. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yasin says collab with Regio. Yeah, like definitely want to do a collab with Regio. Like the guy's goated. He's also another prominent content creator in the Eterspire community. Can't wait for that. All right, we'll give it another minute, and then we will go ahead and head over to the giveaway. And then last but not least, we'll probably like take the group photo. That's usually what we do when we do like a big achievement. Basically just have everybody join us, right? Like just kind of sit around, and then I'll probably do another one. So I'll do one in Stone Hollow. Usually the way it goes is I'll do one in Stone Hollow for some of the lower level players to join, and then I'll hop over to Trials of the Mountain, because that place has because those two places have a higher what do you call that, like cap for the number of players that you can have. So that's probably what we'll do. What about bashing games with subs? Yeah, that sounds fun. Like just pull some subscribers, maybe channel members, or just just pull some people and then just do some Bastion runs. Like the thing about Bastion though is right now it's still the same Bastion, right? So probably when they decide to like add something new to the Bastion, like that'd be a fun idea. But it could also just be something that we do periodically, like just for funs. Yeah, like I can see us doing that. Okay, we're at the 5-minute mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and close up the survey. All right. Let's see who's our lucky winners who are gonna enter the draw, and I'll be right back. All right, here's our lucky folks who have selected the correct answer, which is yes, it's boiled Bondiola. You can actually go into the Discord, Eterspire Discord server, and just search a boiled Bondiola, or just boiled, just any one of those combinations, and you'll see that there is a quote directly from Manu himself that boiled Bondiola is a criminal offense in Argentina. So boiled Bondiola is the correct answer. Congratulations to those who've selected the correct answer. Let's spin the wheel and see who's our final lucky winner for the crystal giveaway. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. Congratulations to Blaze for winning. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me just go ahead and add it to the... Alrighty, okay. So let me go ahead and swap over back. All right. Yeah, so I don't know if it's like the stream is lagging or if there's like some kind of glitch going on with the wheel, but basically it's like completely RNG. So whoever it says wins is going to be the winner. Maybe I should use a better spinning wheel or something. But in any case, congratulations to all the winners for today. We are going to take some group photos now. Okay, I see that people are photobombing the stream. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, we've gone ahead and done it. We completed all 4 side quests, all of the 4 recently released side quests. Reached plus 4,000 along the way. Went through all sorts of insanity and stupidity. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think people are gonna let me live down the labyrinth anytime soon. But in any case, if you want to be a part of a group photo, come over to Stone Hollow and just kind of stand around me. I'm gonna go ahead and find a good spot and just sit down. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a couple of screenshots to commemorate this moment. So if you want to stand around, like, you can sit, you can just emote, like, whatever you like. I'll just give everybody like a minute or two to join. Yes, Eviscerate, we will go to Trials in the Mountain at the end of this. This is just for an opportunity for the lower level players to join, because as far as I know, Stone Hollow has a higher max player cap for the lower levels. All right, we'll give it another minute or so. Pesky says, started playing because of your videos. So glad I could join the stream. Keep it up. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, this game has a lot of potential. It's still, I would say, a diamond in the rough. Like, got lots of things that it can improve on. I think I've touched on some of the reasons, right, in today's stream. But yeah, I love this game, man. Like, I can't wait to start playing this game regularly again. And the devs are definitely have some stuff planned, right? You see their roadmap. You can see them in the Discord server. I think they also posted on their socials now. Yeah, the devs got big plans, and they've been, as far as I know, expanding their team pretty extensively. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting some big content drops this year. So yeah, now's a good time to get into it. All right, I think we dilly-dally around long enough. All right, so everybody, I'm gonna need to get a good angle for this, because we got a lot of people here. All right. Let's see, how about this? All right, we got an Alfico who's just kind of level 8. Yeah, we definitely should include the level 8 newbie here. Wait, let me see if I can convince him. Al, is that how you spell his name? Yeah. Alfico, come join us for group photo, please. Please. You know what, everybody? I got a great idea. Let's all come around Alfico. He has no idea. Yeah, let's just let's just go group around him. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give him a warm welcome. Schluck says, any advice for wanting to start out making videos? Literally just start. And if your first video is garbage, so be it. Believe it or not, probably should not come as a surprise to anyone. Virtuoso is not my first YouTube channel. I have other YouTube channels that have come and go. Some of the videos in there I watch, and I can't believe I've made those. Those are absolute dog bondiola stuff, my man. These are massive pieces of bondiola, I tell you. But everybody's got to start somewhere. I would say just start, man. Like, just start recording, and then in terms of editing, like I wouldn't even start there. And then there's like tutorials on videos you learn over time. But literally just start somewhere. Like upload a raw gameplay footage or something. Like that's literally how most people started. And then for basic streaming and recording, OBS which is what I'm using right now, is completely free. All right. Oh, Alpha, go. Well, no, don't leave us. No, we took too long. He left us. Okay, it's fine. Oh, you got one with him? Okay. Eviscerate saved us. All right, let's take the group photo. All right, everybody Everybody get into position. All right. 3, 2, 1. Eterspire. All right. Okay. That is the group photo in Stone Hollow done. Let's go ahead and move over to Trials of the Mountains. All right, I already see there's a couple of max level players here. Yes, the Trials of the Mountain, as far as I know, is still one of the places with the highest amount of player cap, so this is a good spot. Let me do this. Here we go. Schluck says, my issue is I'll be doing it all on a phone. You can do it on a phone. You can. The only issue is recording your own voice, but you don't really need that. But yeah, like doing it on a phone is gonna be tough. Like I do have a PC where I edit videos and stuff. All right, we got a couple more. We'll give it like maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. Somebody's pet's in the way. Let me just stand a little bit further ahead. Damn, that got the Christmas dress. Let's go. All right, we'll give it probably 30 seconds. 30-second countdown. All right. I think it's time. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. And 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And let me just get an angle here. 3, 2, 1. All right. I think that pretty much does it. Wow, what a return stream. Damn, this thing has been going on for like 3 hours. Jeez, boy, this time flies. All right, well, that about does it for today. Yeah, there we go. There we have it. I've completed all 4 of the side quests. I've reached plus 4,000. I got the Master Fighter's Cloak, which I definitely won't immediately sell after the stream ends because I want to wear my legacy stuff. And again, congratulations to all the winners for the giveaway. I've said some of my piece, right? I kind of gave everyone a rundown. If you're late to the stream, basically, I've been away for 2 to 3 months because of grad school. Like, I'm a graduate student. I'm going to be graduating, hopefully, this semester. And that basically is mostly what I've been busy with over the past 2 to 3 months. Also, I did burn out a bit from the game with one of the issues with the end game that Eterspire has. They've since fixed it, right, with Trials of True Darkness, but some of the issues still applies, right? Mainly issues with replayability. I've kind of offered some of my suggestions for how to potentially improve on that, and of course, yes, as Eviscerate has said, Farmville. So, with all that, that about does it for today. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Every YouTuber says that. Thank you for coming to the stream. This game is awesome. Make sure to keep on playing, keep supporting the devs. The devs have big plans, I know, for this year, so I can't wait to see what they have in store. And I'll definitely be around to see it when it happens, and probably make a video or 2 when the time comes. Until next time, this is Virtuoso signing out. Happy hunting.